Bates now, ready to get this one started. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Drive through. Ready?
From the 37. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Get ready.
Jacobs running behind center. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Set. Cut.
Love looking to pass. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian Watson with the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
On now is McManus to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Pass caught by the rookie from Arkansas. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 1st down, it's gone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. That was Michael Parsons making that play. Goff on third. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll go for it. Goff. Well, caught by his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line pass. Another try following the sack. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on defense.
Throw on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. Fourth down, Goff throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Play action. Love. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Quick slants into the hands of Golden. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, it's way too much risk for that reward.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Come on, ready?
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you get to see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go. Motion. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Running back sent in motion. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a good chunk of yards on that play. 10 of them before he hit that sideline. That moves him ever closer on this third down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the fair catch is made just about a yard or two short of midfield. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Finds him over the middle. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Into a nickel set for 3rd down. Love out of the shotgun. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set. Yellow, 22. Fight, 97. Set.
First carry for the versatile vet, Cordero Patterson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air with Love. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. It's from 35 yards away. McManus sends it through. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The start on the ground with Gibbs. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And they say the Packers got to this one. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Ready?
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready?
Play fake, it's Love. That's complete to Reed, out left. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He surges ahead for 5, making 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Ready? Ready?
And the Lions get him, down he goes! And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 8.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Packers, needing 8 on 3rd down.
Ball is red. Here we go.
Love. Short pass brought in. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the set.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 52 Bulls. Ready.
They'll run, Jacobs. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Off to the air now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. As the open man downfield. Juke the defender. Along the right sideline, there's space. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Love now. That one's caught along the left sideline. The big play nets him 17 yards. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. 1st down throw. Here's Love. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing, it's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready up.
And the Lions sinking pass here. Dime package. 3rd down coming up.
There, Queen Jack. Black 40. Ready?
Love looking to pass. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
Lions 7.
On now is McManus to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First down throw from Goff. Launches one deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the shotgun. Goff. He's looking deep once again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Goff on third. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And now they're staring at fourth and long. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
Take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here, punt.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap here to go. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10.
Ready, set.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Down. Set.
Third and 2, up to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be fourth and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
McManus sends it through. And that extends the lead to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
On now is McManus to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. They've got first down from the 31. Goff working from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to hit it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Throwing is gone. Screen here for Gibbs. He's got it in the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Goff. That one complete to St. Brown. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Montgomery. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
It's Montgomery again. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes...
And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Play action. Love. It's the grab and bounds left side. And he's going to to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the double.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Pitch. Here we ready.
No counter, it's Jacobs. And good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Buying some time right. Got for big yards on the right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready.
Hand off here to Jacobs. And they'll stop it after a short gain to the 13. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second down.
Claude Ray. Down.
Love out of the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. On now is McManus to kick this away. It's going to be taken in at the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Begins with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Back to Gibbs now on second. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Looking to throw, gone. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, it's gone. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and the tremendous accuracy come to life.
Working inside the red zone. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same. Offense in the hurry up here. possessions. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow. What?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come on, set. Hut.
Now Love on the play fake. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
And with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
And second down only works out for a yard.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Blue 32. Ready.
Love from the gun. Throw left side to Watson. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. This was a miss-hit, Brock, low and pretty short. And that reaches the 35, but no further as it caroms out of bounds. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Like 20.
From the 39. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
14. 20.
Goff setting to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to attain through that hit. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Throwing again. It's gone. He throws a bullet to the center of the... And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our
that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Jacobs running behind center. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
30-yard line.
Let's go. 50, green. Set.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And a decent one gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers looking like they'll start this season with a win. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Try and push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's
Jacobs again on 2nd down. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
ready.
To the air with Love. He has the first over the middle. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off the defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage. And more importantly, go exploit it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ready.
We give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And he's brought down by a collective